Hi friends, it's me, Jenny, and it's a new week. We're back for a new lesson. I hope that you're having so much fun. I hope that your summer's great, and I hope that you're making lots of memories with your friends and your family. Today, we're just gonna take a few minutes to have a Bible lesson. I hope that you're ready. I hope that you're able to put your listening ears on and sit down and talk with me for just a couple of minutes. This week, we are going to talk about how we show that we love God by making right choices. Now that's very interesting. Do you remember the memory verse for this week? It is John 15:14, and it says what? It says, "You are my friends if you do what I command." Do you remember that those are Jesus's words? Those were Jesus's words to his disciples, and so that means basically, those are Jesus's words to us today as well. So, we show God that we love him by making right choices. Today we're going to talk about Peter. Peter was a disciple of Jesus, and we're going to learn a little about him in Luke 22:54 through 62. Peter was a man who loved Jesus. He loved him so much. In fact, before Jesus was taken away to be crucified, Peter said to him, "Lord, I am ready to go with you to prison or to death." He said that. And Jesus told him, "I say to you, Peter, before the rooster crows today, you will deny 3 times that you even know me." And Peter was shocked, and he said, "Never, Lord, I would never deny you." And so later that day, we read in the Bible that they arrested Jesus and they took him away. They brought him into the house of the high priest, and Peter followed them, but he didn't go near Jesus. The soldiers started a fire in the middle of the courtyard outside, and they sat together, and Peter sat with them. And a servant girl saw Peter sitting there near the light. She looked closely at Peter's face and said, "This man was with him also." But Peter said, "It wasn't true." He said, "Girl, I do not know him." A short time later, another person saw Peter and said, "You are also one of them." But Peter said, "Man, I am not." About an hour after that, another man insisted, "It's true. This man was with him. He is from Galilee." But Peter said, "Man, I don't know what you're talking about. I do not know him." And then immediately, while Peter was still speaking, a rooster crowed. And the message came back to him. The Lord turned and looked straight at Peter, and Peter remembered what the Lord had said. "Before the rooster crows tonight, you will say 3 times that you don't know me." Then Peter went outside the gates, and he cried with so much pain in his heart. Peter was so sad. Can you imagine? He loved Jesus so much, but then things got difficult, and I imagine that he was afraid of what might happen to him. They had taken Jesus away, and he maybe feared for his life. So he made a poor choice 3 times, just like Jesus said, and Peter regretted it immediately. Sometimes it can be so sad when we make bad choices, but we have good news. Remember, and Peter had good news too. When we repent and ask Jesus to forgive us, he is faithful to do so. Today, friends, I have a coloring page for you to help you remember the story of Peter. Color it today and remember the story of Peter, and remember that we show God that we love him by making right choices. We'll be back in a couple of days and we'll continue the story. Have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.